assholes. You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Chris.
What would it take for Ryan to suck a dick?
And Ryan.
Oh God, you just coughed all over me.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do. On Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
I'm kind of pumped. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wear it the whole show. Like, yeah, I'm full on wearing it the whole show. Oh, man, I'm going to mess up my hair.
Sick.
I look like the robber that, like, I don't know. I look like, I don't know. I look like the one that didn't get away from the cops.
Well, yeah, you have a ton of markings on you, like. Happy birthday assholes. I don't want to drop it.
I love you so much.
But
I really do. You're the best.
Thank you. Can we put this in?
You gotta blow the candles out, dick.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on.
Yay!
Oh my God, you guys are getting sneak peeks.
Your breath smells like shit. Aw.
We've been smoking weed for the past.
It was a
2
joke.
hours.
It was a joke. I'm like really touched. That was like.
Maria, thank you.
I love you.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that.
You're the GOAT.
Yeah, the real MVP.
You're a GOAT.
Shout out to Maria
Yeah,
and
she's a
Chelsea, the
goat.
ones behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for them two, do you expect us to pump out episodes every week by ourselves? Dude, we'd be a mess. I teared up a little bit.
So, if you haven't figured it out by now, Chris and I have celebrated birthdays. It's your birthday today.
1 week,
Right now?
1 week apart. Yeah, today is actually my official birthday, June 8th.
Yeah, I'm the 1st of June. And it is, you crying?
I have a
teared
funny
up a little
story
bit.
about
I
that,
teared up.
actually.
I teared up.
What'd you do on your birthday?
What did I do on my birthday?
Yeah, today. The day of
Yeah,
today.
what'd you do?
I worked, and then I went to the doctor.
Oh.
Not because I'm old. I had to check my spine. And then
Spinal.
And then I came here. It's spinal. It's spinal.
Speaking about Mike Tyson,
Hold on.
I'll get to that later. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
hold on. So, yeah, I honestly, if it wasn't for you having a birthday on the 1st and Facebook, hand on my mother's grave, I would totally forget about my birthday. I
almost forgot about it. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Sick.
But, like, even as a kid, I don't really remember, like, making a big deal about it, celebrating it. It was just always a day. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm at that point now.
No, I get it. I don't really like birthdays either.
I just turned the big 3-0.
I know you did.
it's a
That's a
mile marker.
milestone. You have to
Yeah.
celebrate that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I what did I do? I had a relaxing day off.
yeah. I tried to get this cake from, I'm not going to name the place, but they refused to write happy birthday assholes on it. And I was like,
What?
yeah, I'm like, but I'm asking you to. And she
You
was-
should. Do you like the place?
Yeah, I do.
And you would use them again?
Yeah, I would use them again. But
Fuck
she was
you
like, I
guys.
can't, my manager's here and I'm going to get fired if I do that. I'm
Tell
like,
your manager. Get your manager out.
I know,
here.
but I was like, but I'm asking you to. And she's like, I really can't. So I had to get the frosting
Oh,
thing
man.
to do. I'm like,
Not worth the argument. So we were talking about Mike Tyson earlier. He actually has
It's
these
spinal.
blunt cones by Mike Tyson. They are non-tobacco leaves, and it rolls kind of like.
Not a sponsor, but Mike, Mr. Tyson, I would love to meet you.
Yeah, check these things out. They're real classy. It's a thick, sturdy leaf. They do not come pre-rolled, but I did pre-roll this. And yeah, we'll just put this here and we'll talk about
Gifts
it.
make me feel so uncomfortable. Oh. You look like Hood Vanna White, and I love it. Are you wearing a wolf knife shirt? Ryan, you can rub my leg with that peacock feather all day. Aw. And it's my favorite color.
Sweet. So before we deal with this,
Yeah,
I just want to say like a little thank you to Amanda and Jennifer.
Yo, hold on a second, real quick. I had to adjust my shorts, but like because look at because my legs are so white. Like my shorts rode up, it looked so gross. I'm like, I just got so self-conscious because I think I have nice legs.
Yeah,
And
You do.
And
I got whore legs. Look at mine. I'll be up.
yeah, he sucks a lot of people.
I do a lot of pee. So
The old pepper mill.
I found these Mike Tyson cones. So they're like non-tobacco cones. At this store in Tom's River called Open Minded. It's a smoke and specialty shop.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah, shout out to Open Minded in Tom's River. Amanda and Jennifer's the owner there, saw me kind of looking around. I already knew what I wanted because for my birthday also, I got myself like a travel kit, like a smoke kit, like a lockbox.
A lockbox.
Yeah.
Nice.
My password on there is blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just...
Tell the people.
Nope.
If you're so confident that lockbox will never leave your side, tell the people.
666. So there's that. And
You could have just said that I'm like wearing it because I am.
you are wearing it. Amanda and Jennifer, they took the liberty of decorating this box, and they did a fantastic job. I asked them if they gift wrapped, and they were so like enthusiastic about like what's inside and everything about it that they wanted to make it super special for you, and they say happy birthday. Some Pussy Willow.
Pussy Willow.
You gotta. You're not allowed to talk for the rest of the episode.
Pussy Willow.
Yeah, you can't say the P word. How about that? You can't say pussy.
I know someone that got one of those stuck up their nose and had to
Some
go
Pussy
to
Willow up their nose?
and they had to go to the hospital
you
to
could say
get it
Fucking
removed.
nose deep in Pussy Willow.
They had
You could
Pussy Willow stuck up their nose.
Please stand by. We're having technical difficulties.
So they decorated with a
In
bunch of
my
cool
pants.
stickers,
Stickers. I love a sticker.
Amanda and Jennifer.
Hold it up.
Shout out to Amanda and Jennifer.
Very nice.
Chronic. I like that.
Sick.
That's a
So
cool
this
pen.
is for us.
What? Oh my God, it's heavy.
Yeah. We got that studio razor blade. Or wait. We got a key.
Okay. I like that you called it the studio razor blade.
That's what it is. We got a bunch of them. They put a lot of effort and care. Like they spent some real time on this box. On your
That's
box.
why I'm
They
like,
really
I'm not
did.
trying to be a dick about it. I'm not trying to destroy it.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, this is really playing out to be good fucking.
It's taped on there on all sides too.
How fast can you cut a box? How fast can you cut a box?
Oh, this is the race now? It's a race. Shut your fucking dirty fucking mouth.
Chris.
So like I gave it away before.
Put the black screen up because I'm gonna suck him off right now.
Oh my
Let's
god.
do it.
And here we go.
I've been
Guys.
waiting for that day.
Guys.
Burn, burn,
Ooh.
burn.
That's
This
fancy.
is- we're both gonna throw up.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's like my two favorite things, hookahs and grabs, in the same.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say weed and throw up.
Oh. My four favorite things.
Wow, dude, this is insane. Where
I
is
think
this store?
we
Tom's
needed
River?
a quality smoke piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom's River, open-minded. Shout out to Amanda and Jennifer again. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to the Two Cloud of Mind show.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, dude, this
Yay.
is gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun with this. We will test that out in a few. We will test that out in a few.
I feel like it's gonna have a lot of prep, and that should be like another episode where we
Yeah, I think
describe
so too. Like
Yeah,
breaking
yeah.
it
We'll
in.
do
We
an
can
unboxing.
we can
Yeah.
name it.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
I mean, I'm down to film a second episode if anybody.
cool.
else-
I mean, possibly. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. You good, Hannah Montana?
Yeah, there's a lot of short action going on here. Let me see.
They call them Hannah
yeah,
Montana.
do a little dance. Let's see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the camera, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I have no ass.
So there's a reason that we are wearing these masks, and yes, we have not been drawing attention to it, and you probably have been asking yourselves, what the fuck are they wearing these masks for?
In the middle of the summer.
We're about
Yeah.
to rob a bank.
We are about to rob a bank. We're gonna make a kinky porno. The one you guys have all been waiting for, and just haven't said anything about.
Oh, but beforehand, I have to give this guest their mask.
Can we?
Oh, I will come retrieve it.
Can we do?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
It's
Chris is excited.
nothing crazy.
Can you retrieve the mask while we
I
do
will,
this?
absolutely.
Is it for Maria?
Yeah. Shout out to Maria again. Thank you.
Oh my
Yes! Trolley worms.
God! Yo. Oh man.
And beef jerky, grass-fed, spicy sesame garlic.
Oh, you're perfect.
Yeah, it's like you know us.
Here we go.
Sweet and hot. That's me.
Big tough fucking tattoo guy about to cry again over some fucking sweets and beef jerky.
We got cards with fucking custom fonts.
Aww.
Hell yeah. And it's a squirrel. What do you have?
I have Hellfire.
Holy smokes.
I can't even read it. Hold on, my balaclava is all fucked up.
Your baklavas?
My baklava is all.
So the whole time I thought this mask was called a baklava, and I was so confused because that's like an Indian dessert.
It does sound like a dessert. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna read it.
Yeah, right in front of you, make you feel super nervous.
I
Oh,
love
thank
you.
you. Yeah, love you too.
Love you. Mwah.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Sour Patch Kids Extreme.
I know they're extreme because you guys are extreme.
Fuck yeah,
We're extreme.
You hear that, Liquid Death? Liquid Death. We've been rocking you guys since season 1, episode 1.
Yeah, that's right. Before we were rocking you guys before you were even cool.
Before
on the
we
East
had
Coast,
cool
for
stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, so we have a special guest, and
We
he
do.
will remain unnamed.
Anonymous.
He does go by "fuck a fucking job," which is kind of punk rock.
Yeah,
It is very
Definitely
punk
punk
rock
rock.
to go by fuck a fucking job.
which is
I'd
kind of
say.
cool that these masks are punk rock as fuck.
Yeah. So
These are extremely good.
in a moment, our friend is going to come in. He's going to remain anonymous.
And we're gonna ask him some questions.
I want to know all about it. I'm hoping to get some.
He's
some juicy
preparing
stories.
to come.
Do you have
in,
a
okay.
you have a lighter?
I will. Oh yes. So, you're not going to get his real name because we didn't get his real name.
I actually so I knew him for a few months and I did not know his name. I had him saved in my phone as fuck a fucking job. I've
Nice.
only learned it recently.
My hole's wet.
Oh God.
I just tried to drink.
It would have
You can
sounded
have a
way
seat. You're more than
better.
welcome.
It would have sounded way better coming from Maria.
My hole is wet.
I'm not even gonna ask. My brain is screaming. Ask her to say it.
My hole is wet.
Yeah.
God. I do that for you guys, okay? Now stay out of her fucking DMs. or
Yeah.
I swear to God, we will come with machetes
And
and
we
our
will fight
balaclavas.
you.
I'll beat you over the head.
We got a
If
belt.
you-
You
if
you don't have a belt. Where's your belt?
Take it easy.
If you have a belt, we'll fight you.
Our podcast fights
Our
your
podcast. Fight your podcast, like she said.
All right, I guess that's
So-
the deal.
We don't have buttons right now, but like drum roll or something like cool sci-fi laser beams.
Yeah.
Sci-fi laser beam.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Two Clouded Mind Show would like to welcome
Fuck
a fucking job.
fucking job.
Woo!
Yeah!
So that's your mic here. Get as close as you can to it.
And put your headphones on, sir.
Oh yeah, you can hear yourself
Right on.
as well as us. Yeah, that whole thing moves, so you can like get
Yeah.
comfy
Yeah, you can
with it.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
get,
like forward, back, like however you
you can
want.
get as nasty as you want with that thing. Oh yeah. Welcome.
Thanks.
How
So-
are you?
Great. No expenses spared at that intro. I appreciate you pulling out all the stops for me.
We try our best.
So aside from dope dope ass giraffe shirts, what exactly do you do? I know that you. I mean, we've talked a little bit before inside. You're a musician. You play guitar.
Yeah, that's more like a hobby thing.
hobby?
I don't really make money from it. But
I'm tripping out on the
Do you,
voice.
do you make money from these illegal activities?
Sure. I mean,
But
Well,
under
dude,
like
that's
your
like-
real name, right? Or how does that work out?
Criminals
I
don't
basically
use their real
just
name.
Sell my art, and whatever anybody else wants to use it for, whether it's defacing public buildings or putting them in a scrapbook, that's their discretion.
You do graffiti, you're a musician, you sell your art.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of transparency, I'd more say stencil art than graffiti.
Okay.
Graffiti?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all, like, the artistic mediums, art is probably, like, my least skilled trait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you
Do
say
you do like graphics, more like computerized?
Yeah, definitely computer arts, but, like, traditional painting, drawing, I'm not.
Okay.
You know.
Now, when you stencil, do you sell stencils, or do you just do like, all right, I have an idea for this, I'm going to make a stencil, it's a one-off, and then the stencil gets destroyed, or?
More often than not,
Okay.
I'll just lose it someplace.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean? I'll just tag a wall or something and it'll get lost. I basically just sell, like, miscellaneous merch, pins, stickers.
Okay.
Do you save like
closing.
templates to your stencils? So like, can you recall these stencils, or like they're gone, or do you have to recreate them?
Just print them out and then carve them out. So,
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
cool.
I'm not really doing anything too.
Like intricate or
Yeah.
like yeah.
I don't think any of my work will be stored in museums, you know?
Never say
Really?
Never, yeah.
Because
The fucking job Smithsonian exhibit.
never. Say never.
you never know.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
and I
Never
went
say
to see the
never.
Banksy exhibit
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of recently. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
That was so
Yeah.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
So sick. That's why I was asking about the templates. Like, if you like, do you do like one design just 10 times and that's it? That design is over with. On to the next one.
Oh, no. Like I said, I basically just use it until I forget the stencil or I leave it somewhere.
Okay, you don't
Gotcha.
like retire it or do like a limited release, so to say.
No, on some of, like, the merch I do,
Mhm.
but as I'm just putting shit up,
Okay.
whatever, you
And
know?
what kind of merch are you talking? Like wearables?
I did that for a little bit, and I kind of want to do a more
I support that. You should.
hand screen kind of thing than just
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
direct to garment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I let the URL for my website lapse, and I'm just like, all right, I'm burning screens. Hit me up if you want some shit.
Okay.
You should
Yeah.
do fuck a fucking baklava.
Fuck a
Or
f-
what is this?
A
thing?
balaclava.
You keep thinking it's baklava.
No, I said it on purpose. But yeah. Fuck a baklava.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm already feeling my face like flush.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
feels nice. Like
Yeah.
it's like the reverse COVID mask.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Everything
Well, I mean,
but your mouth.
it's
And
like
I
the
guess your nose.
Zodiac killer swag.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Yeah.
he killed that couple in California. He had this shit on with glasses.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Picture
very,
that.
you're very Riddler-ish.
Yes.
Yeah,
Especially
again,
with this
like,
voice.
New Riddler vibe.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck you,
Spoil-
Paul Dano. No, I'm just kidding. I'll fuck with Paul Dano. But could you imagine being like the two dudes or the two people that the Zodiac killer killed? Like Ray's wearing like a fucking tunic with
Yeah,
a big
that's
cross,
insane,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
In the middle of California with a fucking balaclava, and he's like, "Fuck you, bang
Right.
bang," you know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'd be like, this isn't real.
Yeah, no. I used to live on the West Coast, and I took a trip down to San Francisco, and I stayed in a town north of San Francisco called Vallejo,
Okay.
and it's like this. It honestly,
Malaysia.
yeah, it looks like kind of like a post-apocalyptic wasteland, but it's like as far as you can get and still be in the San Francisco Bay Area. And everyone was like, "Oh, we knew who he was. The cops just couldn't prove it, and that's why it always went unsolved." But it's like local
Wow.
legend shit out there. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like
And the
that's
story will die with the people that
Oh,
know.
sure.
yeah, that's like every like small town USA. Like they
Yeah.
all have like we knew it. We knew who it was all the time, the whole time.
Yeah.
There's strange characters in my town that I like pick out, and like other people know them as these specific characters. For example, like there's this like one guy that goes around and rides his bike with like a trailer attachment thing to it,
Okay.
just in and out of traffic, like wild, and looks at you and is like, "Fuck you!" Like if
Oh,
like
shit.
you know, you kind of get near him,
Sure.
but it's like his fault, you know?
Totally.
And like this other guy that like walks or rides his bike and he just like raps to himself.
Yeah, there's a guy in my town that has hooks for arms. and
Oh my god!
he would-
I want to hang out with him.
He would walk up to like your car if you were at a stoplight, and he'd ask you to light his cigarette for him because he couldn't use a lighter. So he'd have like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
How does he get it
and
there?
Oh man.
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe he
I
puts
would
it on
be
the
like,
table
I will
and,
light your
like-
cigarette if you show me how you got it to your mouth.
Yeah, but
But-
I heard it was
yeah,
like
how does he even
mob
hold the cigarette?
related.
Yeah, how
I-
does he act?
Hooks.
Like,
I don't know. He
That's
must
weird.
put it on somehow.
It's a
shakes it out of it.
mirage.
I don't know.
He's got fingers underneath those hooks.
You should get like a roach clip extension.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and like
yeah,
a roach
yeah,
clip
yeah.
and like a bottle opener,
Yeah.
with like a Swiss Army thing. He's got
Yeah.
a cork opener.
A Swiss
Swiss
Army
Army.
hand
Oh
hook.
my God, that'd be
Dude,
awesome.
I
$1 billion
was ever-
idea.
We need to find this
If
guy.
I was ever an amputee, I totally would do some kind of Swiss Army shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, there's
Like
all
I'm
these
almost
things
willing.
around
I'm
it.
almost
like,
willing. If it was possible, I would totally get elective surgery and have my fucking
Yeah.
arm taken and from like forearm down.
That's a heavy commitment.
have like a robot
Fuck.
arm.
Well, if you
I'm
had
with
no
it.
choice, you know, like he's not
Yeah.
volunteering.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not with it, but I'm with you being with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. What would you do? Like just normal hand or like robotic? Would you?
Oh,
get all
definitely
sci-fi?
robotic.
It'd be super
Oh, for
robotic.
sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I'd try
Like,
to
I-
get
like a
had to-
superhero.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get like full functionality of the middle
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah. Maybe we'll hit
Have
up
a couple
Elon
modes.
Musk. Like a fucking Neuralink.
Oh
You know what I
shit!
mean? I
Yeah,
command
yeah.
it
Not
to-
even Bluetooth. Yeah, just like
Yeah. Straight
Spidey
from brain.
sense, yeah.
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 sick.
Or your hand is just like essentially your phone.
It's got 10. It's got 10 settings.
Holler at me.
Oh my God.
awesome.
Dude, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
Dude, the future of sex toys is, I'm sorry. See, this is what happens. I get off topic so fast. But yeah, the future of sex toys is going to be outrageous.
I feel like it's gonna be all virtual. Like you're gonna like put on these goggles and you're gonna go in the
Don't they already
This-
have
Yeah, I
that?
was just going to say
They
that.
have
that.
There.
what to like a flashlight? Like
Yes.
you got
Yeah,
you like
they,
just,
yes.
it's robotic flashlights.
No, I don't.
Oh,
That's
no,
like
no,
the
no.
next
It's
level.
like-
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It's like-
talking about like full body experience.
They
You just
have,
like
like-
go in this room
Immersion.
and
Fully
like this thing
immersive.
knows where, yeah, fully immersive.
So as a guy that travels
Sensory
to some-
deprivation
to some really dark
blowjobs.
places,
Yeah.
they definitely have like the real dolls
Mm-hmm.
that link up to like interactive experiences.
Yes.
So like you can put VR goggles on with your real doll and
Mm-hmm.
like it's like legit, and that real doll has like parts that move and shit inside of her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's some creepy shit.
What is a real doll?
A real doll is a real doll is a sex doll.
It's like
They're
silicone
supposed to be
based.
like
And they have
super like close to the real thing, but they all look
they
like
orgasm, they make
creepy.
noises, they'll talk back to you like
Like
Alexa.
mannequins? They're just like.
Yeah.
yeah, they all
but they're
Cadavers.
fully movable. Like
they all have dead eyes. They're all just like
That's really scary.
yeah, it is dead eyes.
Ted
No,
Bundy
I think they have
experience.
some of them that blink now.
Yeah.
Like those baby dolls that like when you move them,
into
Yeah.
necrophilia.
Oh,
Get a real doll.
God. Yeah.
Well-
one eye open. That's kind of hot.
I feel like we're getting to the point where like every aspect of like your needs and your fantasies are bought and sold to you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
at least in
Yeah,
American
like
culture.
octopus tentacle dildos.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, but like, is there a safe way that you can proactively practice necrophilia? Well, look no further than the real doll.
So, fuck a fucking job.
So,
What's your favorite crime? I mean, listen, we disguised your voice. We put you in a baklava. I want to
Yeah.
hear some shit.
my favorite crime, probably like jaywalking.
Okay, okay. That's hardcore.
Yeah,
That's super
no.
hardcore.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it's definitely vandalism.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
there's no.
I mean, I wasn't getting at like, dude, how many people have you killed? How many people have you stabbed? Like,
yeah. How many
I figured-
bodies are decomposing in the woods?
pretty much. Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's all victimless
7.
crimes and shit.
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
you. I hear you.
definitely. But you know,
That's awesome. I would love to like. Wait,
Are you a sour or sweets kind of guy?
are you flirting with him?
He wants to
Fucking-
offer him some
I'll definitely
candy.
fuck with
Blocker,
one.
bro. Cock blocker. Have you want some extreme? I'm just gonna give you this whole thing.
I wish you got. Oh wait, they might have saw that weird exchange.
Oh, they saw it.
You're very good.
Oh yeah, these are good. I thought it was like Warhead sour.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
That's
I'm
like,
good right now.
What do you do,
I'm good
though?
right now. No, I'm good right now. I'm good. Seriously, like I got like
Said
got
first
a lot
never.
going on. I got a
There's
lot
so much happening right now.
But I still think I'm a sweet guy over sour guy.
Okay.
I couldn't, like a pack of Swedish fish, I could just body them.
Oh shit!
But that,
Now
yeah.
we're talking.
Yeah.
I hit my
okay.
cap like maybe like 5.
I could do like 15 of those.
All right.
But Swedish fish or barrel?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
barrel.
Fucking massacre 'em.
Barrel.
A barrel of Swedish
Yeah.
fish to every 15 Sour Patch.
Like a ratio.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
This is the strangest ratio.
If you wanted to know, now you do.
I was wondering that driving here. I was like, I wonder what his Sour Patch Extreme to Swedish Fish ratio is. I actually almost crashed the
It's the
car.
first question I ask
like doing
everybody.
it like it's like a beautiful
actually.
line.
There's a
You see-
form. Please fill out this form. What is your Sour Patch to Sour Patch?
You see all
Yeah,
like the
you have to hit a
math
certain-
equations going on.
Yeah,
behind your head.
yeah, like a percentage.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
I
I'm,
ask you monthly, actually.
I'm roughly 1/3 of your ratio. Well, no, exactly, because I'm 5 to 1 whole barrel.
5 to 1
Yeah,
whole
and you're
barrel.
15 to
Oh,
1 whole
shit,
barrel, yeah.
Yeah.
The math shit.
Wow, I could only like wish to be at your standards.
Why? You have a higher level than I do.
What? Yeah, but nah, you're more strict and like
Oh, I think it's just pussified. You know?
what that
My
you have
taste
less.
buds. I can't
Nah.
handle it.
I think
you know?
he just called you a pussy, and I would have to agree.
No, I'm pussified.
I was just gonna say, do you have, do you have like a crew, or is it just you?
Yeah.
So like I've kind of been inducted, right?
Okay.
But like
Okay, was
the
there
whole-
like initiation?
no, no.
No,
There's
you didn't
nothing
have to
like
like
that.
do some cool crimes.
No.
Like
Crime
you were
resume.
taken in by like.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
crimes have you done?
The ratio, right?
yeah,
How
what's
many
your
Sour
ratio?
Patch Extreme to Swedish Fish can
Exactly.
you
You
eat?
know, this maybe is a
Yeah.
good fit for me.
Yeah, no. Come out. If you ever want to come ride with us.
Sick.
But so I started this. I was living in Nashville, Tennessee at the time, and I was completely by myself when I had this idea. Oh my bad. I was completely by myself when I had this idea, and I just like it was right at the beginning of COVID, and everybody's losing their jobs and getting laid off. And I remember driving around the highway of the city, and there's billboards everywhere for like Publix grocery store or Albertsons or McDonald's, and they're like, thanks to our employees, they're our heart and soul. And so like I'm looking at these billboards and I'm like, these motherfuckers are facing like death working for $7 an hour,
Yeah.
and you're taking out millions of dollars for advertising
Instead
to
of
thank
paying
them.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like walking in the woods one day, and I just kept thinking about how absurd this was,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a pat on the back. Good job.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys did good today.
Yeah, and so
Pizza
That's-
on Friday.
yeah. We'll fucking buy donuts for everybody.
Yeah.
Ice cream social bit.
But you know, so that's kind of where I had the idea from, and I just thought it would be like kind of like a gag gift. Like if someone saw them, they'd be like, "Yo, can I get some stickers or whatever?" And so I just started going out by myself. No idea that everyone else in the world felt the way I did, right? Like.
Yeah.
And then so all of a sudden, after a couple months, like there wasn't really anything, and then it was just like, and fucking people from all over the world started finding it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
Yeah. Did you
And-
have like a panic at all, like to
No,
push
no.
these or no?
No, I'm honestly like a mad, arrogant narcissist, so I was like, yes, fucking validate and fucking feed me.
I
You
know
know what I
somebody
mean?
like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
say names.
Fucking yeah, bro.
So,
Me too.
yeah.
King
Um,
narcissist.
Give it to me all.
Yeah, for real, you know?
I need my voice deep for that.
Like all the time, you know. I could like definitely have delusions of grandeur, you know. How fucking dare you speak to me? Do you know what I've created?
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But
Do you know who I am?
yeah, well, no one knows who I am, and that makes it even better, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I forgot. Oh, the whole crew thing. Yeah, so when I came back up here, I started going to Philly. Same shit, right? Like I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna slap these all up, tag everything up, and I'm totally gonna name drop them because really they're the one that put me on. And ironically, I've never met them ever.
Okay.
Sick.
But this artist from Philly called Void Skulls found one of my stickers near the museum, like right in wherever the fuck it's located in Philly, the one with the rocky stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they fucking saw it, they tagged it and put it on their Instagram, and then like
Sick.
all the fucking Philly artists hit me up. And it's so funny because like I know all of them now, but I've yet to meet the person.
person
like,
who, like,
yeah, I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
awesome.
You should
Yeah.
find some of their shit and tag it up.
I
And, like,
have
post
like
them.
every now and then when I see the pieces, I kind of hit them up, but yeah.
Or maybe you do know who it is, but like they haven't told you.
Yeah, they're on
Maybe
some
they have their
secret
own
identity shit
baklava,
too.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
red.
Huh?
They have like a red baklava.
Yeah.
So, what's the most famous piece of anything that you've put your sticker on or
Someone-
stenciled or anything? Have you ever defaced anything with your?
The Empire State Building, 82nd floor,
Get-
straight up. Yeah.
Sick.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
You've earned your
dope.
mount.
Yeah, like overlooking the New York skyline.
Fuck.
Allegedly,
That's really
I did
cool.
that, or someone.
Or
Dude,
somebody
that's so
did.
punk
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah. There's this movie documentary, The Devil and Daniel Johnston. You ever hear of it?
No.
You know who Daniel Johnston was?
No.
He was like this folk singer songwriter.
Okay.
He had really bad bipolar disorder and like he totally went off the rails. And they made this documentary about his life, and he was like super evangelical Christian. I think he's from Austin, Texas. But anyway, he goes on tour to New York City, and he goes to the Statue of Liberty. And as he's going up to the top, he puts up like 600 Jesus fish stickers.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And they fucking arrested him for it.
No way.
Yeah.
Wild. That's
Yeah.
wild.
So I guess I took a page out of his book.
The
Okay.
gnarliest thing
Yeah.
that I've ever tagged with a sticker was from like my band Subject to Setback. I was like
Nice plug.
17. Yeah. Yeah, little Ryan.
Aw.
We tagged the girls' bathroom of the Saint in Asbury Park, like inside the toilet, like you had to flush the toilet and take a nap,
Oh, dude.
dry it,
That's
hold
like
the water down.
Ew.
and, like,
pathogen nightmare,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
like a lot of the Philly heads like to use the municipal trash buckets, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
open them and they touch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do one as my rite of passage, and I'm never fucking doing this again.
Just get
Yeah.
gross.
Like, yeah, oh my god.
Oh,
So
shit.
like the toilet shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Urinals,
yeah.
everybody hits urinals, and I'm like, because I bite my nails and shit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all right,
But yeah, you just carry like around like a bag of like
vinyl gloves.
yeah.
Yeah, but then that's
That makes
extra
it less
shit he's gotta
authentic,
carry.
you know?
Yeah.
I guess so.
You got to be with
Like,
like the
touch it.
scum, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Mm.
I
Gotta
got
feel
you.
it.
Yeah.
You gotta
So,
be
like,
one with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then, like, yeah,
I mean, it's
the
all part of, like-
sacrifices bite your might not
But-
bite your nails.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
bit all my nails.
I recently put some like the clear polish on them that tastes really bad.
Oh, like a dog, like bitter spray.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And it's
Okay.
it's been working really, really effectively.
I
This
gotta
is the
try
first
that.
time
That's
I
a
haven't
cool,
bit my
remedy.
nails
I like
in
Yeah.
like months because I got them done. But I'm picking at them.
What do you mean you got them done?
Like I go get mad.
Oh, right
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
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 Yeah, we paint our nails.
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
currently have nothing on either, but
Yeah, I go as frequent
Like
as
a
I try.
purple
I try to
toe,
go as frequently
fucking-
as I can.
You do petties too,
Yeah,
or just
fuck
manis? Yeah,
Yeah,
about it.
petties
yeah.
are my favorite.
So good.
I'd rather a petty over. Like I don't really do manis.
I've done both. I used to date this girl, and we would go together. But like when they start kind of like like the cuticle thing.
In your pet,
you know?
like your foot.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, if you slip,
Yeah,
like
I'm
you just
kicking you
fucking
and
slit
breaking
in my
your
shit.
nose. Breaking your nose.
Yeah, it's a bit unnerving.
Yeah, but like a lot of the times, like they're like of an Asian descent, and like I always get this super hot one, and like her boobs are awesome.
Yeah.
Like for real awesome, and she knows it. And like she knows.
Oh, it's the
it.
same person.
Most of the time,
Okay,
like usually
okay.
she like likes to do my feet, and it's not like a kink for me. Like I'm like anti feet kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
have-
like pro boobs and
I-
like.
I'm quite the opposite. I myself have a foot fetish.
Yeah, I know.
So-
see, like
I'm totally into feet.
Okay.
I can understand
totally
it,
into feet.
and like I'll let feet jerk me, like sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna ask for it. Like if you want to jerk me with your feet,
No,
No, I get it. I get it,
You know,
right?
I'll
'Cause,
totally
like,
let a foot jerk me.
no, I'm with it, right?
Yeah.
Because then it like exposes. You have a better view. You're like, yeah,
it's
stroke
cool.
that shit with your toes.
It's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the gram.
For me, like it's just an extension of the sexiness that it's connected to. So I want to I want to put every inch of you in my mouth, kind of deal. Like so, like
Oh,
I'll
he's talking
put your
about
whole-
sucking toes.
Yeah, I'll put your whole foot.
Because like
Oh yeah.
that could have been taken as dicks, right? I want
Oh, yeah,
every inch of
whatever.
you in my mouth.
I
Yeah.
mean, whatever.
He's probably not
It's
opposed.
feet, Whatever. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
I mean, yeah. It's all just skin, right?
Dude, it's only
Epidermis.
Skin. Only skin. But yeah, dude, I'm not just.
As long as they're clean about it, like if they gotta have some clean feet.
Yeah, if you
to be
got
put in
pretty,
that.
if you have pretty clean feet, I'm sucking your toes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some people have
you suck
a
an
smelly feet
uncircumcised penis?
fetish.
No, I'm not a smelly foot.
Yeah.
I'm not a smelly foot guy.
Clean and pristine.
They have to be
Clean and
clean.
pristine,
And they have to be
circumcised
pettied,
penis.
right? Clean, scent-free, pedicured.
They don't have to be pedicured as long as they're clean and they don't look like you've been like chewing
Like
on.
you
You
just walked on
Ew.
know
Grotto
what I
Beach,
mean? Like as long as you take care of it. I
sitting
will,
in wet
yeah.
socks for like all summer.
No.
Ew.
But I would argue that biting your toes is definitely cleaner of a habit than biting your fingernails.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, because
And
your
I'll-
hands touch
And
everything.
I'll also argue that our genitals are arguably the cleanest part of our
No.
body.
Oh, no doubt, dude. Unless you're just raw dogging
yeah,
nonstop.
My
yeah.
dick and balls is arguably the
Well,
cleanest.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
in the shower, like the
Yeah.
first couple things that I like, armpits, balls, ass.
That's where I start. Is
Yeah.
the armpits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
wash
go
my-
I wash
up
my
and
hair
then down.
first. Yeah.
Your hair?
I
Yeah.
wash my hair,
Yeah.
then I wash my face, and then I wash my body.
yeah, I go
I
top
wash
to
my body when I-
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm super disjointed. And then midway, like intermission is hair. And then I
Okay.
resume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta take a break.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that just
See,
psychologically how scatterbrained I am.
I've changed the way I shower. Do you face like the wall or away?
What do
Oh,
you mean the wall
do
or
you
away?
face
like,
the
do you
water?
face the like? Do you let the water like go above you and over like this way, or do you face like the wall and have the water go this
I
way?
face the water.
I face the water.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I used to face the wall. You know what I mean? I turned around and
Your
I
back
hit my
was to the
back.
wall.
Yeah.
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 You know, I've always faced the water.
Yeah, me too.
I've
No,
always-
I
I've
switched.
always
Unless
faced
I'm
the
shaving
water.
my legs, then I face the other way.
Unless I'm shaving my balls.
I always face the water, no matter what. Whether I'm shaving my pits, my balls, my butt.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to
I always
eventually
face the
turn
wall.
around, right? To let the water wash the shaving cream off.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
afterwards,
Yeah.
yeah, but
But
like I'm
always.
always just watching the water come at me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
I've never even thought about it like this. Like I'm watching
Like
the water.
other people.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're watching it.
Yeah.
And then you think about how much water you're actually using in the shower.
I know. It's
I
awful.
take like a 25
There should be like a way to
I love
time
a
that,
long
like
shower.
a
If I
jump off in the
sprinkler,
shower, I'm
but
in there
like
for,
like
like
a
30
certain like
30
time to
seconds.
shut
Yeah.
the water off. Like that'd be like intuitive.
Like it gives you a warning, and
yeah.
then you know you have
Why
like
can't
a
we
minute
invent
left.
this? If not,
Yeah.
like advertise it more so people know it's
That's a
available.
good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking,
So
where are you?
So we're not wasting as much water.
I like to say that I'm being conscious, right? But then like it's like 100 companies in the world are responsible for like 71% of all the pollution and emissions that cause global warming. And I'm like, fuck these motherfuckers. I'll take a 45 fucking minute shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'll just leave the shower running and go
Yeah.
run
I
errands.
flush
you know
just
what I
to
mean?
warm my shower up.
So if I'm going in for the full Monty, I'll turn the shower on, I'll poop,
Yeah.
while I'm looking through my phone.
Yeah, and then maybe jerk off.
And then, and then I get in the shower, and then I jerk off in the shower. So my shower is like
See, I can't jerk
probably
off in the
like
shower.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
You jerk off into the toilet?
Into the toilet? No, I like lounge
I know a
it,
lot of guys
like,
that do that.
You lunge it.
I lounge it like
Lounge
I'm
it.
sitting like I don't jerk off into the toilet.
Jerk off on yourself?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
oh, because you're gonna shower. Yeah.
No, like I'm about to shower, so like I just like I launch it and I catch it, like in my hand, you know,
Oh, dude.
like just like baby, like in my hand.
And then just discard it.
Yeah,
Like
take
that.
some toilet paper. You can wipe it
Oh,
and flush
yeah.
it. It's like super
Yeah.
cleanliness
But if
that
you
way.
do it in the shower, it's even more clean because you don't have to catch it. Unless you like catching it and like looking at it and playing with it and checking its viscosity.
Yeah. Unless you want to
Do you
taste
I
it,
mean,
right?
I
Like,
analyze my sperm to make sure
You
it's
smell
like,
it and like
you know, you gotta look at the product that you're getting
yeah,
out.
just like
you
a
know?
quick bump
Yeah,
off the
test
hand.
the product.
quick.
He's actually been known to whiten teeth.
Enamel, right? It's good for my enamel.
Helps you see at night.
Oh my god.
So now you know our morning routines.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Ryan jerks off into his hand. I jerk off in the shower. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Different strokes, pun intended.
I hear
you know?
you. I hear you.
My eye
For
holes
sure. For sure. Oh man. So what are some examples like can you like of what some of the stickers that you have?
Oh
like,
yeah, totally. So
range in sizes.
I generally keep them a uniform size, the stickers and shit, like the
Yeah.
merch, so that way it's all kind of.
Same.
Is
That
that an
your trademark?
OCD? Is that like an OCD thing? Is that just a preference?
No,
is it
I
just,
just
like,
think it's
simplicity?
efficiency. So that way, like, if I go to the printer, I'm like, I need X many
Yep,
stickers of
yep.
this size.
Makes
It's easier
sense.
for the printer. You know what I mean? So like, it just works out that way. But the designs predominantly are just the brand images of companies that you know, like
Yeah.
Arby's, Taco Bell, Starbucks, on and on and on. And it's actually funny because it's kind of like, you know, as you live life, if you pay attention, right, it all kind of pieces together. So I used to live in Florida, and there's Highway US 19. It's kind of similar to US 1.
Okay.
And I was really stoned driving down this road one day. I was probably like 18 or 19. And Florida is very much like the land of corporate convenience, right? I mean, fucking, there's no independent businesses, right? It's like McDonald's, Walmart, McDonald's, Walmart, McDonald's, Walmart, and like a five
Subway.
fucking, yeah, well, inside the Walmart, right? But, you know, and like very, very standard, like fast food nation kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I was driving down the street, and it just kind of hit me at like a young age, like, oh man, it's kind of fucking weird that every one of these companies has like their own image. I found out much later of the concept of like brand recognition, which now
Yeah.
repulses me, right? It's nauseating. But that always kind of stayed in the back of my
Well, like
mind.
subliminally, like programming you to like,
Yeah,
know,
like,
when
if you see the
this image,
colors
you get
and-
hungry.
Yeah.
So that's more like the advertising, but like
Yeah.
the recognition, right? So like a big one is like the Nike swoosh. Like it doesn't even need to say Nike, right?
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
see it and you're like, that's it.
Yeah.
Why
Why does that bother you?
The M.
Yeah. The golden arches, as it's
Yep,
called.
yep.
But yeah. So
What if your stuff gets like ever were to be in like a museum, like you were saying earlier?
yeah, I believe it falls under the parody laws.
Parody laws,
Yeah.
right?
And you know, there's
Would
really
you be
no.
okay with it at that point?
I mean, I'm
There
an
could be, like,
attention-loving narcissist. Of course, I'd love it. You know what I
Gonna
mean?
call you out on it.
Yeah.
So like, but there would be like, fuck a fucking job, Junior, and hating on you.
yeah, I need to come up with my own Ronald McDonald fuck a fucking job mascot.
Yeah,
you
your
know?
own
You know?
villain.
A
villain. I don't know. I think
Villain's villain.
he'd probably be more like a anti-hero, right? Like a liberator of the people who are like, yo, my job fucking sucks and fuck my boss and I don't give a fuck about this. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So definitely like, I guess like a more crass Deadpool or something. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
an
a big
anti-hero.
Deadpool fan.
Yeah. The most recent job I had, I just like had to laugh at the absurdity of it, you know? And it was in a warehouse for a very prestigious car manufacturer.
Okay.
And it was like the distribution center. So, like the interview process, they sit you down with like the cross-examination, you know? Tell us about yourself, Mr. fucking job, and where do you see yourself, right? And I'm like, yo, you're hiring me to pick shit off a fucking shelf for 9 hours a day. Like, fuck off. Are you gonna hire me or not?
Yeah.
But I had an issue with my email that I wasn't getting notifications. So the manager had sent me acceptance offer email, and he sent it on like a Thursday, but I didn't get a notification. So Monday comes around, and he calls me, and it's from a random number, so I don't pick up. And it says, like, you know, your voicemail. So within 30 seconds, I'm trying to listen to the voicemail, and he calls me back. And I'm like, all right. So I pick up, and he's like, hey, fucking job. Tom here from XYZ. Just wondering, did you get my voicemail? And I was like, no, Tom. You called me within 30 seconds, so I didn't have the option. Look, man, I don't know what's going on, but I sent you this email, dude, and I'm really going to need you to reply to it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pull the offer. Like, it's got to get done immediately. So I'm like, all right. So I go on my email, I see it.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking, like, 3-sentence PDF file. And it was like, hey, fucking job. Just wanted to say, great interview. We want to move forward. Please respond. And I'm like,
you couldn't just ask you that?
Yeah, right? Like, you told me you were going to give me the job. We shook on it. I fucking shook the other guy's hand. But, like,
I didn't click the box.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, suck fucking prick.
You gotta accept the
That's like
cookies.
the
Accept cookies.
So, fast forward before the job starts, they call me and they're like, all right, hey, job starts on Monday. This was a Friday. I was like, all right, right on. I was like, 9:30, right? And the HR rep was like, yep, 9:30. I was like, all right, see you Monday at 9:30. And there was like a pause. And she was like, no. The shift starts at 9:30. I'll see you at 9:20. And I was like,
ew.
I fucking can't wait to walk right the fuck out of this job when you are like as busy as possible and just fucking leave you fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
which has kind of been my demeanor since, well, forever, really.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And I guess that kind of leans into how fucking job started, you know?
Yeah.
I lived in Florida, and I was friends with a lot of degenerates. I myself am a degenerate, although I try to, play
Justify
cool.
it.
Yeah, well, I try to
With
sweep it
your
under the rug.
narcissism.
Yeah. These things are only coming out because I'm on the podcast, and, I'm feeling like disclosing.
Well, I was telling him, I said, dude, we're disguising his voice and his face.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
some juicy. I want.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I want to know
yeah.
everything.
Okay, right on. So, I kind of, when I was younger, bought into like, work hard, prove yourself. And I got into Florida and just started meeting, and I say this endearingly, complete fucking scumbags.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's where the scumbags of New Jersey migrate when they've can't scumbag.
Peak
New Jersey
fucking
anymore.
scum. Peak fucking scum. Right? Florida, New Jersey, Florida transplant, highest tier. I myself am one of them. But kind of meeting friends that were, like not giving a fuck. I knew this dude TJ, and he used to drive like a Vespa scooter, and the seat area of a Vespa, it opens up. I didn't know that. So like he'd come into work at like 10:30 in the morning, and inside that little like crotch compartment was just tall boys of Mike's Harder, not Mike's Hard. So it was like 9% Mike's
It's
Lemonade.
like blue pill.
He sprung for the extra 75 cents.
Straight up, yeah, balling. And so he'd go up into the fucking restaurant, write his name on a cup, and just dump the whole thing in and throw the can out in the garbage outside.
Yeah.
So at like 10:30 in the morning, he's just pounding fucking Mike's Hard. You know what I mean? And so like that started kind of, you know, I was like, man, I got to give less of a fuck. You know what I mean? And so I took that and like ran with it, you know what I mean? And went like 0 to 100 and was like drinking on the job, showing up drunk, smoking fucking joints, eating edibles and shit.
There's this guy that worked at Sears, and he would ride his bike because he got a DUI.
Yeah.
And in his bike, he always had like a cooler of like Guinness, like cans.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't drink them. He would wait until he goes home.
Oh, yeah.
He would drink the ones that he had previously bought the day before.
Oh, we liked it warm.
And restock and cool
Yeah.
them. So, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
rotate them. Like, you know. He had
Like a
those whole-
FIFO kind of thing.
Yeah, smart.
Like if you break routine, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's wild. So, like, he used to do that. That's pretty gnarly, I think.
Yeah. So I had this other buddy, and he was a fucking psychopath. And I will never forget this one St. Patrick's Day. It was a payday. It fell on a Friday. So he cashes the check at a liquor store and buys like a handle of fucking 99 bananas. And he crushes the whole thing.
Oh, no.
And he ends up taking like a 5 strip of acid and 3 mollies. But he's got to go to work at this bar
What?
on St. Patrick's Day, right? So he's all fucked up. And he's so mollied out, like he's shaking, you know, because like a stimulant. And there's like a party at 12 that come in. And they're like, yo, Steve-O, 12 glasses of water to the table. Oh. So he's trying to fill the glasses, and he fucking dumps the tray in the ice bin.
Yeah.
And, of course, it's one of the busiest
Chris on 3
nights.
Field Freeze.
Of course, it's one of like the busiest nights of the year. And the owner's there, and she's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Steven? Are you fucked up right now? And he looks at her and he's like, the fuck you mean am I fucked up right now? I'm fucked up every day I come here.
Oh my God.
So, you know, this was like kind of what I was involved with, you know?
Yeah,
and so it wasn't until a few years later that like politically I got like more radicalized to the left and started really understanding about like labor rights and anti-work. And I was like, damn, bitch, I was right the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those were some like early influences to it. And then, you know, a lot of people are like, yo, man, why don't you mass produce this and drop ship and do all this shit? And like, you know, I very much came from like the DIY school of thought, you know, like Fugazi and shit like that, where it's like, this is my art, my message, like, you know, but in that same token, right, if it was just like this anonymous big drop shipping thing, right, like I would have never had the connections I made. I wouldn't have been to Colombia. I wouldn't be going to Europe and knowing people, you know.
Where can everyone find you?
At
Can they
fuck
not
a
find
fucking job. Well, I'm kind of like shadow banned. Like people look for me and it doesn't come up, but at fuck a fucking job and my little logo, my little circle thing, you know, for the time being is the Jersey Turnpike logo.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
And
at
that's
fuck a fucking
Instagram?
job. Yeah, that's all I have is Instagram. I don't have anything else.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We'll, you know, definitely put the link in the description. All the people you shouted out, we'll put all their links in the
Oh,
description.
tight.
Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
right on.
Yeah,
Dude.
we have a little like gifting bag for you. You know, shout out to Open Minded and Tom's River also. They helped supply a lot of this stuff. and this awesome cool bong that we have for our birthdays.
Shout out to Skullboy, actually,
Yeah.
because he is the conduit of all of this. That's how I even got
that's
hooked up with Maria.
how
That's
we
awesome.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Was
That's
through
awesome.
Schoolboy.
So,
Yeah.
Big love, Skullboy and Buddy.
Yeah, Schoolboy
Yeah.
gifted
Yeah.
us with a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
and, like, we
that's
love
tight.
to spread the love.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice,
that's
nice.
That. You get a lighter. That's that Mike Tyson thing. I believe that is not packed, so
Okay.
like you could use that for other uses other than
Right on, right on.
cannabis.
Awesome.
Yeah, I came really ill prepared, but I'll send a whole bunch of shit out here.
Just,
Sick, man.
just you being here was enough. Seriously.
Thanks.
Yeah, that
I
was.
hope,
that just-
Tag our rug on the way out.
I wish I had.
I think I
good
have one
markers.
single sticker we could put on the sign in there. I got to check downstairs.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it was definitely rad kicking it, dude. I
yeah,
appreciate you coming by. That
definitely.
was
Thanks for
awesome.
having me.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got
anytime.
to air our sexual depravity out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's really therapeutic.
It was. We should do this once a month. Virtual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maria's now definitely thinking about like, why am I working with
Why?
these guys?
No.
Why
Or
you
maybe
so
she's into
good,
it.
dude?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
So
You never know.
Anyway, thank you to Fuck a Fucking Job.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Maria for the gifts. Thank you to Ryan. What's their names?
Oh, yeah.
What's their names?
Open-minded. It's Amanda and
Open-minded.
Jennifer.
Oh,
Jennifer's.
their links will be
they're
in the
both
description. I just hit my mouth on the microphone. Their links will be in the description below.
They were super nice. Like customer service, like 10 out of 10. I can't wait to smoke out of this thing. That'll be a
Yeah,
whole
that's going to
nother
be a
episode.
whole nother episode. We'll do like an unboxing. We'll do a smoke. It'll be
Glitching.
fun. But anyway, guys, till next time, stay clouded.
Connect with the Two Clouded Mind Show. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok at __clouded_minds_show, at _2 clouded on Twitter, and the Two Clouded Mind Show on Facebook. Get the Two Clouded Mind Show podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that notification bell.